All right. Next on my screen is Evan. That's the fancy order that I'm going in. Evan, please tell us your name and how long you've been working on Knative, although you've already done the math. So
Yeah, so my name's Evan Anderson. I've been working on Knative since well before we knew what we were going to name it. 3 years and a little bit. The first thing I worked on was actually the runtime contract. And the initial role that I had was actually, while I was at Google, going between the Cloud Run, fully hosted, re-implementing the pieces of the Kubernetes API and the open source project, and worked a bunch on things like conformance, and then switched over more to the TOC and open source side of the house. And I often feel like I am attracted to sort of keeping the dike standing and running around like with your fingers, plugging the holes. And apparently that's the role I like. So, I'm running for TOC because, well, I've been doing this for a while, so I think a lot of people probably know what you're going to get. But I think it's important to have good governance and to empower all of the contributors and all of the working groups to solve problems, where TOC really is kind of a last resort and make sure that we're on the rails and not a sort of directive, oh, you need to go do this or that. And TOC can make suggestions. We have a lot of people on TOC with a lot of different, great experience in both closed source and open source systems. But mostly I feel like it's the entire community of contributors that makes Knative better. And so I want to continue to preserve that. And I'm super excited to be standing for election, as opposed to just being that person we put there and they've always been there. So, that's a milestone for me. So congrats to you all for getting to that point. To us all, I suppose I should say, because I'm here too.
That's right.
And I'm going to stay here regardless.
What keeps you motivated to work on open source?
I think a lot of it is similar to what Scott said. In particular, open source feels like it's a great opportunity to collaborate across a whole bunch of great companies. Everybody has their own needs, but a lot of those needs are pretty similar, and open source lets us actually say, oh, hey, Google needs this and IBM needs this, and Joe's ice cream shop down the street needs this, but they may not know it yet, their web presence. And so the great thing about open source is that we can be building tools using what we knew from Google and what we knew from Red Hat to make things that go all the way down the stack.
Awesome.
People who, don't even know that they have these problems, we can make their lives better, and they'll never know that there was a worse way to do
it. Great. Okay, so for your fun question, pick a color: red, blue, or green.
Green.
Okay. When you get a call from an unknown number, do you answer it?
Often.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. Somebody has to, I guess.
Unless the suspected scam warning pops up, but otherwise I do tend to answer it.
Yeah, no, I don't answer anything. Even if I do know who it is, half the time.
Kids who are away at school sometimes changes your calculus on that.
That's true. At least yeah. Carlos, you don't even answer your mom. Yeah, Omar, I've been getting the car's extended warranty message a lot lately. It's kind of ridiculous because I actually did buy the extended warranty through the dealer. So yeah.